Hi, my name is Sandra Ayala, and the book that I chose for my section 1 is Hop and Pop. The genres that I found were fiction, humor, and informational. It's a very lighthearted, fun book. I would place it more for either kinder or first grade, just because after that you could do it for second grade too, I guess. It's rhyming, so it's introducing rhyme in short, using maybe 2 words at a time, and then starts getting more and more added words. So for example, mouse and house, mouse on house, and it shows a picture of a mouse on a house. And then house and mouse, house on a mouse. There's a little mouse, and then there's a house on top of them. And then gradually it starts getting a little bit more descriptive, or it adds a lot more words. For example, where is Brown? There is Brown. Mr. Brown is out of town. Mr. Brown is out there flying, and they shot him off with the teeter-totter. It's a very fun, lighthearted book, but I like the illustrations because it's not too much. I don't know if you can see that. It's not too much because it gives room for the words and then the illustrations, because I feel like nowadays especially, there's a lot of emphasis on the pictures and the colors and the overall, I don't want to say like the more marketing portion. Like if it's not fun, if it's not colorful, if it's not super in your face, it's not going to sell well. But this, I think, balances out pretty well with a very light drawing. It's not too much pop, and it doesn't take away from the main focus, which is teaching kids how to rhyme between words and how to pair them. It gives words, and then it gives you a phrase that you can use it in. So, wet and get, 2 dogs get wet. It's not really making it complicated for kids. It's pretty straightforward, and the illustrations are they're very descriptive, but lighthearted. And like it doesn't show like the whole mountains in the background. It just focuses on what it needs to focus on. My quote that I picked was on page 59. I chose it because I just thought it was funny. It is father, mother, sister, brother. That one is my other brother. And then it shows the family on here, and then I don't know if they threw the kid, but the other brother, the little brother, is coming in hot, and she's just saying, "Oh, that's my other brother." I thought it was really funny, personally. I think there's a lot of strengths in this book. Like I said, it's a really nice balance between words and illustrations. I like how it's more, I don't know how to explain, like more lines. It's not concentrated on contour or gradient. It's more, I can kind of draw this. Like, I'm not a good drawer, and I'm not very artistic. But if I was told, can you draw this picture, I think I would do a pretty solid job. It's not too complicated, and it's not too overpowering, and that's what I really like about this book. It's a nice balance, and it's honestly it's a good read. But I like that about it. I like how it's short and precise, and it's very easy to follow. Pretty sure this would be, I think it's 61, 62. 62 pages long. And I think that would be probably one of my weaknesses. When I first opened up the book, I did not expect it to be this long. I thought it was going to be short because since it's for littles, I work with little kids, and a lot of the times they will just clock out after maybe like a minute or so if they see that it's like a long duration. If it seems like it's kind of like a thicker book, they're like, oh, okay, like when's the end gonna come up? But I mean, that's my only, I guess, weakness, but it's not really a weakness because it works for some people. But from what I've seen, that may be a conflict. For my lesson plan, or what I would do to incorporate this, would be a worksheet. So like I said, this is mainly for like kinder and first grade in my opinion. So I would do like a, I don't know if you could see, a worksheet. So it's rhyme and dab. So they would have a picture, for example, of a cat, and they would find the word that rhymes with cat. But there's multiple options. So mat, does mat rhyme with cat? Does 10 rhyme with cat? And they would color in which ones they think would rhyme with cat. Then there's another one where they would do like a matching. So we would have, say, on this side, cat, and then the other side, sat, and then on the other side, maybe like ball, and then the other side, mall. And they would try to connect to what they think would rhyme and would go together. I think this would be like a nice after the fact that we've read this book, because it is a lengthier book, and I just wanted to focus more on their rhyming and their connection between words, because I know that is kind of difficult, especially when some words don't look the same. A lot of times, we know you could just take away the first letter and then replace it with a new letter, but in English it becomes a little bit more complicated at times. So yeah, that's all that I have, and I hope you guys liked the book and my talking and explaining.